Everybody, thank you for coming back to my channel. I already did Friday the 13th ranking, I did Halloween ranking, Child's Play ranking, and The Purge ranking. Now I'm doing a Nightmare on Elm Street ranking. Number 9, the worst of the worst, is a Nightmare on Elm Street remake. The 2010 remake. That one to me is the lamest. They make him look like a freaking alien. It does not work for me. So that's my worst. Number 8 is A Nightmare on Elm Street 5 Dream Child. I didn't hardly get into that. I watched it. I just didn't hardly get into it. So let's move on. Number 7 is Wes Craven's Nightmares. To me, that one's okay, but it's not my favorite one. Wes Craven's Nightmares. I like how they said, "Ever skinned the cat?" That's one of my favorite lines in that movie. Okay, the next one, number 6. You're going to all be mad at me because you guys say this is the worst of the worst. It's Freddy's Dead. I actually like Freddy's Dead. It's actually one of my favorites in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise because it's something different. Yeah, they make them funny, but that's what it is. It's in the main series, man. I don't like the remake of them. So that's my number 6. My 5 is A Nightmare on Elm Street 2 Freddy's Revenge. I like how Freddy comes out of that guy's body. It was actually really cool how they actually made it happen. Like that part happened. And that's actually one of my favorite scenes. Then I like the partying scene, which I don't hardly get because I thought Freddy was supposed to be in the dreams, not in the real world. But he possessed this kid named Jesse. So yeah, that's my number 5. My number 4 is Freddy vs. Jason. This would be higher if we had King Hodder as Jason. That's what's keeping this at number 4 on this list. So that's my number 4. My number 3 is A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. Which I like the waterbed kill. I like how that one guy dreams about being in the junkyard and stuff with a bunch of cars and stuff. I thought that was kind of cool how they did that. But that's my number 3 on the ranking. My number 2, my 2 and 1, they go back and forth every time I see it. Like today, this be it. No, the next day, this one will be on this. Because they're both good movies. Number 1 and number 2 are the good movies. But number 2, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. Number 2 is the original 1984. Yes, this one started all of the Freddy Krueger movies, and without Wes Craven, we probably would never have A Nightmare on Elm Street. So that's why I like it. There's one higher on this list I like, but this one is good at number 2. Now my favorite of all the Nightmare on Elm Streets is, of course, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. It's one of my favorite Freddy Krueger movies. Anytime I put a Freddy Krueger movie in, this is the one I always put in. It's either this one or the first one, the original. But I like Dream Warriors. It's actually one of the best sequels that they ever made in like pretty much almost out of any movie. I actually sit there and actually enjoy A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. It's my favorite. And I don't know if you guys agree with my list, but that's my number 1 spot. So tell me your ranking down below, and just comment, like, subscribe. But that's my Freddy Krueger ranking. Thank you, everybody, for watching. See you later. I'm out.